I look like I've been on a plane all day.
No, you look like you stepped straight out of the beauty parlor.
And it goes a little something like this.
My motto is, if you're scared, just say it. And I'm kind of scared. Welcome to another episode of Baby Steps here on Baby League. Today we're going to talk about my fears as becoming a father is concerned. Last week we talked about the third trimester fears as far as pain and delivery and birth plans and everything else as far as that goes. This week, it's kind of hit me. And I was like, ah!
Well, screaming like a girl in good health. So we figured the best way to know what to expect is to ask people who have already been there. So since we were at Vlogger Fair this weekend, it was a great opportunity to ask some other YouTube dads what they had been through and their dad journey and what advice they had for this guy here.
The biggest advice I would give you, I trust you, Cullen, that you're gonna be an amazing dad, but one, just patience.
Learn patience quickly.
You know, just enjoy it. Like, you're gonna have times where you're frustrated because it's so crazy at first and like you love your kid, but then at the same time they're like a screaming baby and you're like, why are you screaming? I don't know what's going on, what's going on?
Whatever you're passionate about, find a way to incorporate it with the kids at an early age.
There's so much advice to give you. The one would be to continue to have a positive attitude, because moments are gonna be crazy like this, and you just have to be like, this is the life I chose and I love it.
Love and support Katie as much as possible because she's gonna be doing a ton of work.
It's a lot of work being a parent, and nobody's the perfect parent.
Love it and just enjoy it, because then they're gonna grow up and you're gonna look back and be like, man, they're not babies, they don't just lay there anymore. Now they wanna run around and kick me in the shins.
I feel like there's a lot of things that both of us don't know now, but especially Cullen, I pay a lot more attention to all the mommy things that go on, but I feel like there's gonna be a lot of surprises for both of us, especially you when you're home by yourself with her. So the next thing that we asked them is, what is something they wish they'd known before they became a parent?
I didn't see movies for like 5 years because like trying to find a babysitter, and I wish I kind of been prepared for that.
I didn't know that babies eat every hour or two when they're first born, and so like literally the first couple weeks you were up every couple hours.
One thing I wish I knew, how you make babies. I didn't realize it was gonna happen.
I wish I would have changed more poopy diapers because you can't get used to it. I think just some experience will do you good, honestly, because you don't really know what's about to come out of that baby's butt. It's not right, honestly.
There is so much poo.
So it sounds like I need to watch out for the poo. There's also obviously a lot more to becoming a dad, because there's a couple of the dads that have more than one kid.
At least they survived the first one and wanted to have another one, right?
Yes.
It can't be that bad.
So the last question I asked all the dads, what's the best part about becoming a dad?
The fact that you get to be young again.
Being a family. Having someone to call my own.
Every day you get to see a new thing that your kid does, whether it's like a new smile or a new face, or then they walk.
I cannot wait for the day that Jackson runs towards me and says, Daddy.
And then you see them turn into this human that's just like you.
The facial expressions, the mannerisms, and them trying to be little people, little humans.
I can come home to this guy and give him a hug and be like, dude, that's my son.
Seeing your baby smile is the greatest thing in the world.
Best part about being a dad?
I can honestly say that I really do look up to these guys. They're great examples on the internet. They're great examples in real life. It was a fun experience this weekend. It's always, every time we get together, it's fun just seeing how they interact with their own kids. It's just so sweet to hear all these guys talking about everything, and it's a foreshadowing in my head of what's to come. It's all right here right now, but then I see it in the flesh when I'm hanging out with these guys. I see it on the screen when I watch them on YouTube. It's so nice and reassuring to get all this wonderful advice and tips and tricks while we're able to hang out. And I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for all your help and all the questions that you answered.
You guys leave comments below if you have advice for Cullen as a new dad and what he needs to know, or leave a comment letting us know what the best piece of advice was you got before you became a parent.
Yes. Less than 8 weeks left until we meet our little bundle of joy. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to Baby League. We put out videos every Wednesday here on Baby Steps. Thanks for watching, y'all. We'll see you next week. Bye.
I'm staying young. So I got 3 kids, so I'm like 12 right now.